We're hearing from Karoline Leavitt and the Treasury Secretary regarding President Trump's recent decision to authorize a 90-day pause on tariffs. This comes as a response to China's decision to retaliate against the United States, which the administration views as imprudent. As I mentioned at the podium yesterday, when you strike the United States, President Trump will strike back even harder. In line with that, more than 75 countries have reached out to President Trump and his team at the White House, expressing interest in negotiating better trade deals that benefit American workers. The sheer volume of countries wanting to engage has been overwhelming. The Secretary will speak further on that, but for now, we will proceed with tailored negotiations as previously discussed. During this 90-day period, the reciprocal tariffs will be paused, and the tariff level will be reduced to a universal 10%, a move designed to encourage productive negotiations. The Secretary, who has played a vital role in shaping the President's trade strategy, will continue leading these talks with the goal of protecting and empowering American workers, which remains a top priority for President Trump. With that, I'll hand it over to our outstanding Treasury Secretary. Thank you. Just a week ago, President Trump's bold negotiating strategy proved to be a success. Over 75 countries have stepped forward, expressing their willingness to negotiate. It took real courage for him to stay the course, and we're now seeing the results. As I said a week ago, if you don't retaliate, you'll be rewarded. That remains true. For any country interested in engaging with us, we're open to discussions. The baseline tariff will be set at 10% for cooperative nations, while China's tariff will be raised to 125% in response to their continued escalation. Let me quickly touch on 3 points for clarity, especially as the markets are open. First, does the 10% apply to Mexico and Canada as well? No, this isn't about China alone. Canada and Mexico are not included in that 10% rate. This initiative is aimed at addressing bad actors in the global trade system. Interestingly, the earliest responders have been countries in China's own region. Today we're seeing movement from Vietnam, Japan, South Korea, and India. These nations are eager to engage. President Trump has long maintained that China represents the most imbalanced economy in modern history. Their actions have created significant issues not just for the US, but for global markets. Since we announced the tariff increase last week, we've already observed a redirection of Chinese goods toward Europe, creating new challenges abroad. So, from our perspective, this isn't just a trade dispute with China, it's becoming a broader global concern. While I wouldn't label this a trade war, it's clear that China has escalated the situation, and President Trump responded with strength and resolve. Our goal now is to work toward a constructive resolution.